Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the moves. I'm Lisa Mateo. We're joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel. So, Valerie, we have more stocks joining the S&P 500 index, correct?
Yeah, that's causing some volatility in pre-market trade. One of those benefiting is Robinhood, up 7.5%. This is the retail trading platform. They have been announced it will join the S&P 500 on the 22nd of September and marks a milestone not just for the company, but for the retail investing boom. It helped define the disruptor as Wall Street is now going to become a pillar of Wall Street in one of those exclusive clubs known as the S&P 500. But it's benefiting from those passive investment inflows to be expected. Robinhood up 7.5%. We also have another winner, Lisa, and that's AppLovin. This is the mobile app marketing company. Will also be joining the S&P 500. It has doubled since its April low and adding to those gains this morning with AppLovin up 7.5% as well.
And who's not included in that?
There was somebody who got the snub, and that is MicroStrategy, also known as Strategy. This is the Bitcoin holding company, not going to be included in the index. Remember, it's a committee that decides these things, so it is discretionary. It's not just a market cap threshold. But there had been some excitement into MicroStrategy's maybe a possibility of joining the index. We're seeing shares drop 2% in pre-market trade. Now, the reason for this optimism was the fact that Coinbase was allowed into the S&P 500, and there was some speculation that maybe S&P Dow Jones would want to beef out a crypto sector in the index, but that did not come to fruition this time. So MicroStrategy feeling the disappointment of the snub, down 2%.
Okay, and how about Loandepot? So it rallied Friday about 27%. What's the reason for it?
Yeah, this stock went crazy on Friday, up 27%. It's up another 10% in pre-market trade. The optimism around this comes from what Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the Trump administration was looking into declaring a national housing emergency this fall and somehow maybe giving us hints that they wanted to use some extraordinary measures to help the housing crisis. So we've seen mortgage servicing companies really benefit recently. Loandepot has been the star of that. We've also seen likes of Rocket Mortgage as well. These companies, they sell residential mortgages. They also help with non-mortgage lending services, have been a main beneficiary of this speculation of emergency measures from the Trump administration.
Okay, lastly, we have Oracle. It was on the rise, I remember, as of last week. How's it looking this week so far in pre-market?
It's on the rise again, up 2.5%. I wanted to bring this up because they did get an upgrade from the street. Barclays has raised its price target overnight, but they are also the biggest company to report earnings this week. They report after the bell on Tuesday, perhaps the best glimpse on the tech sector this week. Oracle up 2.5% in pre-market trade.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.